Today we take you to meet Taiwanese-Australian singer and songwriter Kim Yang. Her music career began in 2009 after auditioning for Taiwan's Super Idol. Since then, she has performed in many countries, sharing her stories and experiences. Her next concert will be in Taipei on August 11th. FTV reporter Stephanie Yang caught up with the singer-songwriter to discover the inspiration behind her songs.
This is Kim Yang, a Taiwanese-Australian indie folk singer-songwriter. Many of her songs are about human vulnerability and strength. The song Brave hopes to inspire people to say no and not be afraid to set healthy boundaries.
Brave is a song that I wrote after I had a mental meltdown. I think as an emerging artist, I had to say yes to a lot of things, a lot of jobs, even though I did not want to do them at all. I guess I just tried so hard to get my name out there. I wrote the song after a mental meltdown and realized that I really need to be brave enough to say no, to look after myself. And I just hope people can do that too, especially for young women in any industry, really.
Yang lived in Taiwan till she was 24. Since she was young, she was always passionate about music. She auditioned for Taiwan's Super Idol in 2009, but didn't start singing full-time until she moved to Canberra.
You stand up smiling, giving me no applause.
This song, written by Yang, is titled Fantasy, and it's dedicated to her parents.
To be honest, my parents, they were kind of reserved about me doing music full-time. At the time, when I told them about doing music full-time, they were really shocked. They were like, oh, how are you going to feed yourself? Do you have enough money? Look, I love Taiwan and I love my parents. And sometimes there's a bit of cultural differences, and I probably learned a lot from Australia as well. So this song Fantasy is really about me fantasizing a bit more love and validation from my parents for me just to be a musician.
Yang moved to Canberra in 2012, where she worked many different jobs. In 2017, she started writing songs in hopes of sharing her stories with the world. She busked around Canberra and performed in markets and cafes.
When I was in my late 20s, I had some regret, I guess, because I used to be on a TV show back in Taiwan here. It's called 超级偶像 San. And I almost got a contract, but I didn't accept the recording contract. So there's always like what ifs in my life. So what if I tried? What if I, give it a go? So I did give it a go in my late 20s. And now I've been performing since 2017, and I got my own band, my own shows and shout-out shows, and play at music festivals in Australia as well. So.
Since then, she has written numerous original songs and collaborated with renowned local artists and played at major venues in Australia and around the world. This original song by Yang, Miss Chance, is a tribute to a young fan who encouraged her to keep pursuing music.
A little young girl, she saw me on the TV show and she wrote me an email. And I knew she was really sick. She had chemotherapy. And her mom wrote an email for her and said, hey, my daughter really loved your music. Can you please keep doing more music? Because at the time I sort of gave up music after the TV show because I think I was only 19 or 20, and I got really sad about being criticized by people, because once you get yourself out there, there's always different noises, like frustrated music. I didn't want to do anything, so I didn't respond until 3 years later. But then that email address became disconnected, so I never knew how she is whether she's still there or not, whether she recovered from chemotherapy. So I also wrote a song to thank her. I am fragile and waiting. You come to me with a gentle touch.
With many new songs in the works, Yang hopes to continue singing and writing music to inspire more people to chase their dreams and share their stories. FTV reporter Stephanie Yang and Yang Kai in Taipei.